Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get started with the today's session on list programs of Python. Let's get started with its basic introduction. Let's get started. List. It is a mutable data type. We can alter a list. We can either add or delete elements. It can be one-dimensional or multi-dimensional. It can be like this, right? Elements in a list are separated with the comma and are written always in square brackets, or it can be a multi-dimensional list like this. Set of heterogeneous data elements. List is a set of heterogeneous data elements. We can store any data type in a list. Indexing start from 0. In a list, the indexing of elements starts from 0. Like we have a list of 2, 3.5, apple, and so on. So its first element has the index 0, then 1, then 2, and so on. Values stored in a list can be accessed using the slice operator with indexing starting from 0 at the beginning of the list. As I have told you that index start from 0. If we want to access any elements from a list, then we can use slice operator. This is a slice operator. Let's take example of this list. We are having list as 2, 3.5 apple. List having 3 elements. I have 3 elements in a list and I want to access first 2 elements. I want first 2 elements as my output. For this, I will use slice operator. Like A is equal to, I want to use slice operator, so I will write 0, then slice operator, then 2. It always gives output 1 less than the last element. As I have written 0 is to 2, so it will print first 2 elements. Then I write it as 0 is to 3, then it will print 0, 1 and second element from a list. Then functions of a list. We are having some inbuilt functions in a list. We can use these functions in our programs that make our program very easy. So first function is a dot remove and bracket. If I write 3 in this bracket and a list is 2, 3, 9, 93, then again 3 and this. So this is an example of a list. If I want to remove 3, I will write a dot remove 3. I will use this function in my program and it will remove the first occurrence of the element. Remember that it will remove only the first occurrence. It will not remove all 3. It will remove the first occurrence of that element from the list and give the remaining elements as our output. Like this will be our output then. Then a dot clear. It will clear all the elements of a list and make it an empty list, like having no element. Then a dot sort. It will print the elements of a list in ascending order. Then a dot reverse. It will reverse all the elements in a list. A dot count. It will count the length of the list. It will print the length of a list. Then a dot append. We use this function to append an element at the end of the list. It will not append or add an element between the list. It will always append the element at the end of the list. So this is all about the introduction about list. From next onwards, we will do program so that you will get more clarification about list. Till then, stay tuned.